God says, there is something urgent I need you to hear right now. This is not an accident. The moment your eyes landed here, heaven aligned itself with your soul because something sacred is unfolding. Someone has fallen deeply in love with you, and yes, even with the age difference, they see the beauty in your soul. This is not ordinary. This is not chance. This is divine movement. This is the kind of love that carries a purpose, a higher plan, something I have written in your book long before you ever felt it. I have waited for this exact moment to show you how intricately I've been working behind the scenes of your life. Comment Amen to affirm that your spirit is listening to my words with full faith. You may have questioned why things happened the way they did. Why they entered your life when they did. Why it seemed imperfect on the outside. But I tell you, child, my timing is never flawed. Even the age that separates you is not a barrier in my eyes. When I ordain love, it transcends logic. It rises above human understanding. I do not see numbers the way the world does. I see hearts. I see faith. I see your soul being knit to another soul for something much greater than romance. This love is not shallow. This love has a calling attached to it. If these words are stirring something in your heart, like you're being pulled to listen more, I invite you now, if you feel this message touches a deep part of your soul, please like this video, not because you owe me anything, but because it helps others receive this word in time. Someone else is searching for the same reassurance you are feeling right now. Do not walk away from this moment. There is someone, right now, praying for clarity. They are asking if their feelings are wrong because the world tells them love has rules. But my love does not. I placed that person in your life knowing exactly how old you are. I do not make careless decisions. This connection was not a coincidence. This was part of my plan to heal the hidden parts of you that even you forgot were broken. This love was sent to restore something sacred inside of you. It was sent to remind you that I still write beautiful love stories. Comment 1111 if you believe this connection was divinely timed and not a mistake. I want you to know this today. You are not too late. You are not too old. You are not too far gone. You are still chosen. You are still held by my hand. I have been moving the details of your life in quiet places, and this person, even though they might be younger or older than what you thought was ideal, is part of the miracle you've been waiting for. You didn't stumble into this by accident. They didn't fall for you just by chance. It was my spirit working through moments you couldn't explain, drawing two hearts together in a way that defied expectation. And yet, even now, I see your doubt. I see the voices in your mind telling you to walk away. I see the fear rising, reminding you of past heartbreaks, of the times you gave your heart and got nothing but wounds in return. But I am not sending this person to break you. I am sending them to rebuild you. I am sending them to walk beside you in faith, not fantasy. I am sending them to remind you of your worth, not to rob you of peace. If you felt overlooked in past seasons, know this person sees what others missed. Because I opened their eyes to see you the way I see you. I have always been with you. Through the nights you cried silently and the days you laughed to hide the ache, I was there. I never turned away. And now I am here again, urging you not to push away what I have brought near. You are not too damaged to be loved. You are not too flawed to be seen. You are worthy of a love that aligns with my purpose. And even the details you think disqualify you, like your age, your past, your uncertainty, are the very things I will use to bring glory to my name. Comment 222 if you trust me to lead this love story with grace and purpose. Stay close to me, because in the days ahead, the enemy will try to confuse your heart. He will whisper that this is too risky, that it will never last, that you should protect yourself instead of open your heart. But I am the God who turns broken pieces into holy testimonies. And I am not finished with your story. I am not done writing beauty into your days. This person has felt the stir in their heart for you, not by lust, not by fantasy, but by revelation. They are being pulled to you for reasons they don't fully understand yet, but I do. I orchestrated this. I blessed this. I am guiding this. You are covered. You are surrounded. You are protected under my mighty wings. No weapon formed against this connection will prosper, if you anchor yourself in me. Seek me before you speak. Pray before you act. And most importantly, love without fear. Because I am love. And I am in this. Stay in step with my spirit, and I will reveal more. Let not the world's opinion shape your path. Let my voice be louder than all the noise. Let my peace rule over your doubts. Because this kind of love doesn't come every day. This kind of love is birthed through prayer, preserved by purpose, and sustained through surrender. There is healing in this journey. There is newness waiting to bloom. And even now, the person I placed in your life is being transformed by my hand, just as you are. Both of your hearts are being made ready for something beautiful. You won't need to force it. You won't need to chase it. You'll just need to trust me. I am still the same God who turned water into wine, who raised the dead, who calmed the sea. Do not think for a second that I cannot bless this connection. My hand is upon it. And if you keep your eyes on me, you will see why I brought this love into your life at this exact moment. This is your season to receive, not reject. This is your time to believe, not fear. And most of all, this is the love I crafted with care. It will stretch you. It will grow you. But it will also bless you. Hold it with gratitude. Carry it with grace. And trust that I, the Lord your God, have gone before you in this too. You are not alone. You are seen. You are loved. And you are being led. Keep walking. Keep hoping. And above all, keep loving, because I am walking with you through it all. What if everything blocking your financial breakthrough could be undone with a single 9-word phrase? That's exactly what thousands are discovering as they speak this powerful prayer each morning. Backed by research and verified results, it's helping ordinary people step into unexpected abundance. No struggle. No hustle. Just words, with real impact. Click the link in the description and comments before this life-changing secret is deleted. God says, "My child, the journey you are now walking into is unlike anything you've known before. The love that has taken root in your life, despite the age difference, was not sent to confuse you but to complete you in a way that honors my plan. You didn't expect this. You weren't searching for it. But I was always preparing your heart, preparing their heart, and aligning the pieces of your lives in ways far beyond what either of you could see. This love is not an interruption. It's an answer. It's a restoration. It's a sign that I am still writing stories with my hand on them, stories that defy logic and timing and worldly standards." Comment 333 to declare your faith in the story I am unfolding in your life right now. You have lived long enough thinking that maybe love passed you by, or maybe the season of deep connection had already faded away. You've learned how to survive alone. You've learned how to smile when your heart was carrying unspoken weight. But this is the moment I want you to remember that I never forgot about your heart. Even when others mishandled it, even when time seemed to slip away, even when your soul whispered that it was too late, I was still working. And this connection, this bond that grew slowly and quietly and unexpectedly, is proof that I haven't stopped caring about the deepest desires of your heart. This is not about rewriting your past. It's about revealing your future. The one I always intended. The one that includes companionship, joy, emotional safety, and love that reflects my heart for you. Yes, they may be younger or older than you imagined. But they are not here by accident. I sent them. I brought them to you with purpose. Because this connection is about something greater than just you and them. It's about my glory. It's about what happens when two people let me lead their steps, even when the path doesn't look familiar. Do not let fear rob you of what I am trying to bless you with. Do not let people's opinions carry more weight than my word. Remember that I used shepherds, widows, foreigners, and the least expected people to carry my greatest plans. I didn't ask the world for permission. I moved in obedience to my own love. And now I am asking you to trust me, even when this feels too big to understand. I do not make mistakes. And I did not make one when I allowed this person to love you. Comment 555 if you're ready to walk in the fullness of my blessings without hesitation. Even when you don't feel worthy of being loved this deeply, I want you to remember who you are. You are mine. You carry my image. You are wrapped in my righteousness. You were not made to be abandoned. You were not created to go unloved. And the person I brought into your life sees you not for your age, not for your story, but for the light in you that I placed there myself. That light has always been shining, even when others ignored it. But they saw it. They felt it. And now they are drawn to it, because I opened their eyes to see what I see. Let your guard down in my presence. Let your heart heal. I know what you've lost. I know the friendships that faded, the relationships that wounded, the years that felt wasted. But I am a God who restores what the locusts have eaten. I can bring beauty out of ashes. And this person, this one who loves you even with the age difference, is part of the newness I am bringing forth. You are being loved not because of your perfection, but because of the purity of your soul that has endured the fire and still hopes for more. They see your strength, your softness, your wisdom. And you see their energy, their sincerity, their heart. This is more than attraction. This is spiritual alignment. You are not unequally yoked. You are not mismatched. You are both being shaped by my hands at the same time. And the more you lean into me, the more you will see that this love is not meant to end in confusion, but in covenant. This journey will not be without challenges. But nothing of value ever comes without a cost. What I am building is solid. It's slow. It's sacred. And as long as you both keep me at the center, there is nothing that can come against it. You have cried out for something real, something stable, something pure. And I heard that cry. So now, when I send it, do not question it. Just walk in it. Nurture it. Protect it with prayer. And be willing to grow together, one step at a time. Comment 1212 if you're willing to trust me to guide this story beyond your understanding. And when doubt creeps in, remember my promises. I said I would never leave you. I said I would uphold you with my righteous right hand. I said I would finish what I started in you. This love is not separate from that promise. It is part of the fulfillment. It is part of the joy I am restoring to your life. It is part of the new season I am ushering in. So do not let hesitation become a wall. Let trust become your foundation. You are not the same person you were a few years ago. You've been through the fire and come out more refined, more discerning, more ready to receive the kind of love that doesn't just excite you but anchors you. And that is what this is. An anchor. A holy anchor. A reflection of how much I still care about your heart, your story, and your future. Keep listening. I'm not done speaking. Keep trusting. I'm not done working. And above all, keep loving, because I am doing something beautiful in you and through you. The FBI tried to keep this hidden, but now it's out. A 9-word sentence has been discovered that instantly activates a part of your brain linked to effortless wealth. Thousands of people are using it once a day and watching financial blessings pour in. They're calling it a miracle, and for many, it truly is. But this secret might be taken down again without warning. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's gone. God says, I have watched every tear fall silently from your eyes, and I have held every unspoken word that your heart couldn't form. I know the battles you've fought behind closed doors, the loneliness you've learned to live with, and the nights you stared into the darkness wondering if anyone would ever truly see you. And then I brought them, this person, this connection, this unexpected love. Even with the difference in age, they looked into your spirit, not your number, and what they saw stirred something holy within them. This was not a random crossing of paths. This was the beginning of something I had written before you were even born. Comment 777 to confirm that you believe this love was designed by my hand and not by the world. There are seasons in your life where you felt invisible, like no one could see the weight you were carrying. But I saw. I always saw. And I didn't just see, I responded. I began moving things in motion. I started turning hearts, realigning situations, clearing out distractions. I knew you needed more than just someone to love you. I knew you needed someone to honor your spirit, someone to speak to your soul, someone who wouldn't be afraid to walk through the uncertainty with you. This love, though surprising, is heaven's answer to the longing you tried so hard to bury. I don't look at love the way the world does. The world counts years. I count purpose. The world calculates compatibility. I create connection. And I want you to know that the age gap between you and the one I brought into your life has no power to cancel what I've ordained. I see both of your hearts. I see the truth in your thoughts. I see the desire in both of you to honor me above everything else. That is what makes this holy. That is what makes this real. You are not foolish for feeling what you feel. You are not weak for wanting to be loved. You are not chasing a fantasy. You are stepping into a promise. A divine unfolding of my grace and my timing. Do not second-guess this just because it doesn't look like the kind of love story others are used to. I'm not writing your story for others. I'm writing it for you. Because I see your heart, and I know what it needs. Comment 999 if you believe I am still the God who writes beautiful love stories. This love will challenge you, not because it is wrong, but because it is meant to grow you. There will be days when your mind wrestles with fear, wondering if this is really what I want. But I will confirm it to you through peace. I will whisper to your spirit in quiet moments. I will use their actions, their words, and their consistency to show you that they are not here to harm you, but to walk with you. They may not understand everything yet, and neither do you, but love isn't built on complete understanding, it is built on faith. And both of you have been given the seed of faith that will carry this through if you let me be the center. I want you to surrender every fear. The fear of judgment. The fear of heartbreak. The fear of being misunderstood. I want you to place all of that in my hands, because I am the God who goes before you. I do not just bless the beginning of a thing, I sustain it. I nurture it. I protect it. And I will do the same for this. I will shield this love from every lie of the enemy. I will build a hedge around it, and no storm will be able to take it away if you keep me first. This person fell in love with your truth. With your heart. With the way you carry yourself even after all the pain you've endured. They see strength where you've only seen scars. They see grace where you've only felt guilt. They see beauty where you've only been reminded of flaws. And that's because I gave them eyes that look deeper than the surface. Their love is not based on fleeting feelings, it is being rooted in something I myself have watered. Comment 1010 if you are ready to walk boldly into what I have prepared for your heart. You must let go of the past if you're going to fully embrace what I'm doing now. The past was filled with lessons. It showed you how strong you are. It brought you to your knees in prayer. It reminded you who I am. But now, I'm doing a new thing. I'm inviting you into joy again. Into trust. Into intimacy that's not rushed, not forced, but guided by me. You don't have to prove yourself worthy of this love. I already said you are. You don't have to try to convince them of your value. I've already shown it to them. Just be still, and know that I am God. I am restoring your belief in love. I am healing the places in you that stopped hoping. I am giving you more than a person, I am giving you a glimpse of my heart through theirs. And when you feel afraid of what the future might hold, just hold on to me. I've never let go of you before, and I won't start now. This love is not going to look like the others. This one is covered. This one is spoken over. This one has my hand on it. There will be moments where things feel uncertain, and you will be tempted to pull away. But that's where I want you to lean in. Lean into my word. Lean into prayer. Lean into quiet moments where you ask me to lead you. And I will. I always will. I am not the author of confusion, I am the God of peace. And when you sense peace, even in the midst of the unknown, you'll know I'm there. So keep your heart open. Keep your spirit aligned with mine. Keep your eyes on me, not on the fears. Not on the opinions. Not on what went wrong before. This is a new season. This is a fresh anointing over your life. This is the kind of love that changes everything, not because it's perfect, but because it's holy. Researchers recently uncovered something unusual in a classified neuroscience file, a 9-word sentence that appears to rewire how your brain responds to wealth. People who repeat it daily are seeing real-world results, reduced anxiety, boosted income, and unexpected financial gifts. It's simple, silent, and requires no action, just the words. But this discovery is being watched closely, and it might not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. God says, "My child, the moment you began to surrender your expectations and allow me to surprise you, I stepped in with something you didn't even know your heart needed." This love, though unexpected, is part of a sacred design. You didn't ask for it in this form. You didn't see it coming with someone who carries different years in their life than you. But I saw what was missing in you. I saw what they carried. And I knew that when your soul touched theirs, something heavenly would awaken. Something deeper than what appearances can define. Something eternal. Comment 1515 if you trust my plan even when it doesn't match what you imagined for yourself. You see, the world has taught you to measure love by standards I never created. To value youth over wisdom, appearance over substance, convenience over covenant. But I don't follow the world's rules. I write my stories from the inside out. And when I look at your heart and the heart of the one I brought into your life, I don't see separation. I see a divine union that has the potential to reflect my love in ways others won't understand. I see strength in your bond, not confusion. I see healing. I see a journey that brings both of you closer to me with each step. This person didn't fall for what you display to the world. They fell for the way you carry peace, for the gentleness in your voice when you pray, for the wisdom in your silence, and the compassion in your eyes. They felt something in you that the world could never offer them. It wasn't a rush of attraction. It was a pull toward something real, something rare, something that felt like home. And that feeling was me, confirming that they were seeing you through my eyes. You must remember that I have always been intentional with you. I have never wasted a moment of your pain. I've counted every heartbreak, every betrayal, every time you questioned if love was even worth it anymore. And I knew the day would come when I'd place someone in your life who didn't just want you, but someone who would value you. Not for how you looked. Not for what you had. But for who you are in me. Comment 1717 if you believe this love was crafted in heaven and sent to change everything. They may not fully understand how deeply they've been chosen to love you, but their spirit knows. That's why they feel drawn to you in moments they can't explain. That's why they think about you in silence, even when words aren't exchanged. That's why their soul keeps returning to you in thought, in prayer, in longing. Because I am the one whispering your name to their heart. I am the one aligning your paths again and again. I am the one making sure nothing separates what I have joined. You've waited a long time for something like this. But even in your waiting, you did not lose your hope. Even in your silence, you continued to believe that I could still do something beautiful in your life. And now I am. This person may be younger, or may be older, but I am the God who used David when others thought he was too young, and who gave Abraham a promise in his old age. I have never been bound by age, and I never will be. This love will not be built in haste. It will not be formed by pressure. It will grow slowly. Like a seed that is deeply rooted in rich soil, watered by prayer, and nourished by faith. I want you to treat this love with care. I want you to be honest, to be gentle, to be open. Because when you give me your vulnerability, I cover it. When you invite me into your fear, I silence it. And when you walk with me through your doubts, I turn them into strength. There will be moments where you'll be tempted to hide what you feel. To protect yourself by pretending not to care. To withdraw before they can walk away. But you must understand that I am not preparing you for another loss. I am preparing you for love that stays. A love that holds on. A love that doesn't get scared and run. A love that mirrors my patience and my endurance. A love that chooses, even when it's hard. Comment Amen if you're ready to receive this kind of love with an open and healed heart. You are allowed to be happy again. You are allowed to laugh without guilt. You are allowed to feel butterflies without fear. You are allowed to dream again. And not just dream, but live in the fulfillment of dreams that were once buried under disappointment. I am the God who brings things back to life. And this love is part of the resurrection I'm doing in your heart. They may not say everything perfectly. They may still be learning how to carry your heart. But they are trying. And I see their heart. I see the way they look at you when they think you aren't watching. I see the care in their words, the desire in their spirit to be someone you can trust. And I will continue to mold them, just as I'm shaping you. Because this is a love that will require growth. And growth is holy. Growth is where my spirit lives. This is more than just someone falling in love with you. This is me reminding you that you are still chosen. Still seen. Still capable of being loved in a way that does not break you, but blesses you. You are not forgotten. You are not too old. You are not too late. You are right on time with what I have prepared. So don't push it away. Don't talk yourself out of it. Don't let shame or fear or the past steal what I am giving you now. This is your season. This is your answer. This is your divine love. And I am watching over every detail. You don't have to be perfect. You just have to be willing. A once-forgotten 9-word sentence is quietly changing lives across the world. It takes just a few seconds to say, yet people are waking up to cleared debts, surprise cash deposits, and a deep sense of peace. Neuroscience confirms it activates a wealth-attracting part of your brain most people never tap into. This could be your turning point, but the page could vanish at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's removed forever. God says, I am still the same God who opens doors no man can shut. I am the same one who heals hearts that others thought would stay broken forever. I am not just restoring your life, I am rebuilding it with foundations that cannot be shaken. And this love, this beautiful, surprising love that entered your world and melted away walls you built long ago, is no mistake. I sent them with purpose. And I need you to stop doubting what I have already called good. This love is real, and it is part of the next chapter one have written for your healing, joy, and peace. Comment Amen if you feel my spirit confirming this truth in the deepest part of your heart right now. You spent so much time believing you were hard to love. Life, people, and circumstances made you question your worth. But this person didn't run from your pain, they leaned in. They didn't look at your years and turn away, they admired the strength you've carried through them. They didn't see your past as baggage, they saw it as a testimony. They looked at you and saw someone worthy, not just of affection, but of loyalty, care, and forever. And the reason they could love you that deeply is because I allowed them to see you the way I always have. I've been protecting you. From rushed relationships, from people who would misuse your heart, from false promises. Every delay you thought was a denial was actually a layer of my protection. I've kept you from what would have drained you so I could give you what would grow you. This is that moment. This person, even with the age difference, is not here to complete you, but to walk beside you as you both step deeper into my will. Comment 11:11 if you feel this season of love is your reward for all the pain you've endured with grace. The love you're now feeling, it's not temporary. It's not a passing emotion. It's a holy stirring in the soul. It's the kind of love that makes you feel safe without trying. It's the kind that settles your fears without needing explanation. It's the kind that makes you exhale, that reminds you you're not alone anymore. I orchestrated this bond because your heart needed a place to rest, and theirs did too. I knew that the connection would not just bless you, but heal the wounds neither of you ever spoke about aloud. Even the awkward timing, the uncertain beginnings, the fears that rise in the silence, I see it all. But I'm here. I'm walking with you. I'm speaking peace to every doubt. I'm covering every vulnerability with grace. You don't have to have all the answers. You just need to keep bringing your heart to me. Keep praying. Keep trusting. Keep letting me show you how to receive what I've already prepared. I am not asking you to force anything. I'm not pushing you into a commitment you aren't ready for. I am gently opening your heart to what I already know is meant to be. I am stretching your capacity to love and be loved in return. I am removing the fear of what if and replacing it with the confidence of even if. Even if it takes time. Even if there are challenges. Even if you've never walked this road before, I will be with you every single step. Comment 222 if you trust that I am building something unshakable in your life right now. They are not perfect. Neither are you. But that's what makes this love so powerful. It is rooted in grace. It is rooted in honesty. It is built on prayer and trust. There will be moments where you both feel the weight of uncertainty. But if you both keep choosing me in the process, this love will stand. It will grow. It will thrive. And it will become a testimony that others will look to and say, that must have been God. You don't need to fear being misunderstood. The people I've placed in your life for the right reasons will see your joy and celebrate it. The ones who question it never knew the depth of what you went through to get here. Let me handle the opinions. Let me deal with the whispers. You just keep walking in peace. You just keep showing up in faith. You just keep loving without apology. Because this is yours. This is my gift to you. And what I give, no one can take away. You are worthy of being loved in a way that feels like healing. You are worthy of smiles that aren't followed by confusion. You are worthy of late-night conversations that don't leave you anxious the next morning. You are worthy of love that listens to your silence and still stays. And this person is here, not to change you, but to cherish you. I designed them with enough patience to match your pace, with enough tenderness to soften your fears, and with enough courage to love you through every season. Let the world say what it wants. Let time say what it thinks. I am the God who redeems every hour lost. I am the one who calls things into being that were not. I can make up for years of pain with 1 year of purpose. And this love, this bond, is just the beginning. There's more coming. More peace. More answers. More clarity. More joy. Stay connected to me. Don't look to the left or the right. Keep your eyes on what I'm doing in your heart and theirs. You are safe. You are not imagining things. You are not overthinking. What you're sensing is real. What you're hoping for is already unfolding. What you thought was too late is actually right on time. You didn't miss anything. You're not behind. You're not second best. You are walking directly into my plan, and you're doing it with someone I chose specifically for you. This is holy ground. This is sacred love. This is not random. This is not ordinary. This is my hand stretched toward you, through someone who sees you, knows you, and is willing to love you anyway. You don't have to hide anymore. You don't have to protect yourself from me. Let me in. Let them in. Let love in. Because it's not here to break you. It's here to build you up in ways only I could have designed. A declassified government document quietly revealed a 9-word phrase that's helping people unlock true financial freedom. It's not hype, it's backed by neuroscience and proven in real lives. From debt relief to unexpected paychecks, the stories are everywhere. But because of its origins, this information may not stay public for long. Click the link in the description and comments now, before the page disappears again. God says, I am not just whispering to your heart, I am answering the cry you silenced long ago. The tears you wiped quietly, the prayers you barely had the strength to pray, the silent longing you tucked beneath your responsibilities, I saw all of it. And I never forgot. I've been preparing a place of peace for you, and now it has come wrapped in the form of a person who loves you without needing to understand every detail of your past. They simply see you and still choose you. Even with the years that stretch between you, they feel closer to you than anyone ever has. That's not coincidence. That's my hand at work. Comment 333 if you feel my spirit touching the places you thought were too hidden to heal. You've walked through seasons where love looked like survival. Where giving your heart felt like a gamble. Where trust was broken over and over again. But I did not let those seasons define your future. I allowed them to shape your wisdom, not your worth. And now, the love I've sent into your life is not here to repeat those patterns. It's here to restore what was broken. It's here to show you that love can be soft, steady, and still sacred. This person does not see your age as a gap, they see it as a gift. A gift that carries depth, resilience, and grace. A gift they never expected, but now can't imagine living without. They fell in love with your faith, with your honesty, with the way you speak life into rooms that used to feel cold. They feel safe around you in a world that's often unkind. You are their calm, their comfort, their home. And this isn't about being needed, it's about being honored. It's about the kind of love that looks into your soul and stays when it sees everything. That's the kind of love I'm placing in your hands now. Comment 777 if you believe I am guiding your heart to exactly where it belongs. Don't let shame twist this blessing into something to hide. There is nothing unclean about a love I have ordained. There is nothing wrong with a connection I have covered in prayer. The world may look at the surface, but I look at the soul. And I see two souls that are learning to love in the rhythm of my grace. I see hearts that have been bruised, but not broken. I see wounds turning into wisdom. I see peace blooming where fear used to live. This is not just romance. This is divine timing. This is restoration. I don't need you to have all the answers right now. I don't need you to figure out what this love will become in a year, or 5, or 10. I just need you to stay present in the moment I've given you. I just need you to breathe and trust. To stop letting your mind run ahead of your peace. To stop asking if this is too good to be true and start believing that it's good because it's from me. I will guide every step. I will bring clarity as you move forward. I will open the right doors and close the wrong ones. All I ask is that you don't walk away out of fear. This love is a mirror. It will reflect things you tried to ignore. It will stretch your heart. It will ask you to be seen. But it will also hold you in the moments when you feel like falling apart. And that's where I'll be. Right in the center of it. Holding both of you. Reminding you that love was never meant to be easy, it was meant to be holy. Meant to be real. Meant to make you more like me. Comment 1010 if you believe I am in the center of this connection, shaping it with my goodness and grace. This love may not have come when you expected. It may not have arrived with loud declarations or grand signs. But it showed up softly. Quietly. Like a prayer being answered in the background. And now it's here, asking you to believe that my timing is always perfect. That what you thought was delayed was actually being divinely developed. I want you to let your walls come down. You've been guarded for so long that you've forgotten how to simply receive. You don't need to earn this. You don't need to prove your worth. You don't need to constantly explain why you're lovable. I already called you worthy. I already chose you. And this person sees it. That's why they're here. Because I opened their heart to you before you ever said a word. Because I whispered your name into their spirit before you even realized they were listening. I am protecting this bond. I am teaching both of you how to love in a way that reflects my heart. A love that listens. That learns. That doesn't run when things get hard. I know your fears. I know your questions. But I also know the plans I have for you. Plans to prosper you. Plans to give you hope. Plans to give you a future that looks nothing like your past. And if you trust me, you will see it unfold. Not in chaos, but in peace. Not in pain, but in promise. Not in confusion, but in clarity. I am not the author of heartbreak. I am the healer of it. And this time, I'm not just healing your heart, I'm teaching it to beat again in rhythm with someone who truly hears it. So don't rush this love. Don't panic. Don't overanalyze every word. Just stay in step with me. Let me lead. Let me be your guide. And I promise you, what I've started here is only the beginning of something beautiful. There's a reason leading neuroscientists are fascinated by one specific 9-word phrase. People all over the world are using it daily and reporting sudden financial breakthroughs, cleared debts, unexpected deposits, and total peace of mind. More than 19,000 lives have already been transformed. Some say it's divine, others say it's pure science. If you're seeing this, you're lucky, the page might go offline any second. Click the link in the description and comments to access it before it's too late. God says, you don't need to keep carrying the burden of wondering if this love is real. I have already confirmed it deep in your spirit, through signs you didn't expect and feelings that came without warning. This isn't a story you forced into place, it's one I have carefully and tenderly written across time. The reason it feels different is because it is. The reason it calms your fears instead of stirring them is because my hand is on it. The reason their love feels like home, despite the age difference, is because I placed my peace between your hearts. Comment 999 if you believe my peace is greater than any doubt trying to rise up right now. You've been told before that love needs to follow a certain path, that it has to arrive in a specific form, with predictable timing, according to someone else's expectations. But I am not confined to the opinions of people. I do not shape lives based on what the world approves of. I shape lives based on my wisdom, my mercy, and my perfect understanding of what you truly need. You needed a love that wouldn't rush you. A love that wouldn't use you. A love that would meet you in your vulnerability and cover you in kindness. And so, I sent it. There is a softness in their presence that reminds you of me. There is a way their words rest gently on your soul, a way they look at you and see the whole picture, not just the parts you've polished. This is what I do. I bring people into your life who reflect my heart when you least expect it. And I know this love might challenge your logic. I know it might raise questions from others. But I didn't send it for them. I sent it for you. For the healing you thought would never come. For the prayers you thought I ignored. For the joy that had gone silent in your heart. Comment 222 if you trust that I'm behind every detail of this connection and every answer that's on its way.